seems like it's been one of those weekends where I just been, especially Sunday, I just been sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, man. And it gets like that sometimes. You're a local trucker. The everyday grind is is rough sometimes. Woke up tonight. I wanted to go to work at midnight. Sat down, started watching the news. Went in the kitchen, warm up some dinner. I didn't eat dinner before that day. I was just sleeping away. Um, Earlier Sunday, took my son out. We went shopping. Just driving around. Went and got some ice cream and stuff like that. Came back home. Went to sleep. Woke up tonight. I was watching some of that CNN, trying to see what's going on over there in New Orleans. I mean, finally decided at 1 a.m. I finally decided, you know what? I gotta go to work. Took a shower, got dressed. No, I'm on my way to get me a cup of coffee at Wawa because I'm still trying to get up. I'm not fully up right now, peoples. Luckily, when I check my schedule, I don't really have a rough day. It's kind of like a light day, thankfully. I think I need a vacation, y'all. That's one of the things that you guys got to know, man. The grind of being a local trucker is not. It's it's a grind. You got to get over the mental grind, especially if you ever have any aspirations of owning a truck, running over the road, stuff like that. Being your own boss, it's a grind, man. You know what I mean? It's definitely a grind. Now, one thing I know, every time I get to feeling like this, feeling tired, stuff like that, feeling like I don't want to get up and go to work, that's when I start thinking, I'm like, yo, I should get my truck again, man. You know, that's the way I be feeling sometimes. But then you kind of like look at the positives side, and you say to yourself, okay, being a local trucker, you get to spend a lot of time with your kids, you know, um, spend a lot of time with your significant other, be home, do things around the house, stuff like that every day, and just have a normal life as possible. See, it's rough for truck drivers, man. It doesn't matter if you're over the road or local. We all got messed up schedules. You know what I'm saying? Truckers unite. We all got messed up schedules. You know, like being a local trucker doesn't mean that we're gonna go home and everything is gonna be all nice and dandy every single day. It's days where drivers go home and they're so tired they just go to sleep, man. I mean, a Sunday was one of them days for me. Usually, every now and then, the tiredness of being a local trucker catches up to me. You know what I mean? Every now and then, it catches up to me, man. So I'm just saying, if you're an over the road driver and you're thinking about coming local, these are the type of things I want you to know. These are the type of things you should know. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It just really take a lot to get used to. Right now, I'm driving down this road. I see the same pond over there to the right. I see the same building over there to the right. I look to the left. I see the same building. I might see the same squirrel running around. And that's just what it is. You can literally count the amount of trees that you're gonna pass on the way to work. It's an everyday cycle. It's an everyday recurrence. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of being a local trucker, man. You know, it's a lot of boredom, especially if you run the same schedule. It's a lot of boredom. One of the good parts you can look at it though, it's a lot more consistent. It's a lot more consistent. You can plan a little better. You can plan out your life a little better. Stuff like that. But on the downside of that, on the downside of being consistent, consistency comes with high demand. It's very demanding to be a local trucker, guys. Consistency comes with high demand. It's a high demand for us to be to work on time. It's a high demand for us to come to work every day. Some companies force drivers to work 6 days. I'm not feeling that 6 day stuff no more, honestly. But it is some companies out there that's demanding drivers to work 6 days. You got some drivers out there, they're putting in a lot of hours, guys. A lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm making the same U-turn I make every single night. Well, not every night, because I usually don't get me a cup of coffee every night. But I feel I'm running a little late, I just skip the coffee and just go to work. As you hear my voice change, pretty much me yawning. Just tired. Tired. I think truck drivers need a lot more vacations than we do get. I think we do. One of the things I know about my particular field is that we make good money, and how I plan to capitalize off this money that I make. I'm looking in the future, and I say to myself, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to keep working like this, man. So I'm doing all the things I have to do right now to make sure I do not work like this in the future. So you might ask, what do I mean? I'll tell you what I mean. I mean that the money that I see I make, I know that I can pay off a mortgage. So I put the plan in place to try and pay off my mortgage early. And then when I become, you'll never be financial free, people. Always things will come up. But that's the most maximum amount of financial freedom that you can get. Once I achieve my goal, then I will pursue to get by my own truck with my own authority to really do what I want to do anytime I want to do it. Because a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people thinks just because you have your own truck is freedom. It's not really freedom if you have too much bills at the house. It's not really freedom. I want that freedom, yo. I want that freedom. I'm sitting here, man. About ready to go in this Wawa, get my coffee. But as I look inside this Wawa, trying to figure out what's going on. See two people screaming back and forth. So you know what? I'm gonna keep it pushing. Get my coffee somewhere else. Yeah, I know how night arguments can end up sometimes, man. You know what I mean? I know how it gets down sometimes. But these are just some of the things that truck drivers are faced with being over the road, being local, stuff like that, man. Being a local trucker is an everyday grind, my peoples. I love it. You either gonna love it or you either gonna hate it. You either gonna love it or hate it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to love it more than I do right now. But you know, that's just the highs and lows of being a local trucker. I was doing a live on my YouTube channel the other day, and this driver asked me, he was like, "Do I ever feel like quitting?" And I was like, "Yo, I feel like quitting all the time, bro. Don't feel bad if you feel like quitting. It's just natural, you know. It's not easy, guys, to be waking up at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, midnight. Truck drivers don't have easy schedules, yo. Even the LTL guys that do wake up at a decent time, the downside to that, they're getting off work at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So either way, us as truckers, man, we put in a lot of hours, yo. You know what I mean? Most of these companies, man, they should rethink the way that they pay truck drivers, man. We grind out here. You know what I mean? That's why I want to tell all the drivers out there, man, don't take no abuse or no disrespect from any company. When I say abuse, I'm talking about verbal abuse. Of course, ain't nobody gonna put their hands on you. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody hop off out the mountain anyhow they want to, because what's gonna happen as soon as you let somebody start doing that, they're gonna keep on doing it over and over again. So the way I am, I treat people with respect, man. Out here in these streets, and hopefully I can get that respect back. I'm talking about that's the way I treat people. That's the way I treat people, yo. So if you're planning on getting your CDL, you really gotta sit back and kick back and ask yourself, what's better for me at this particular time? Is it being home every day as a local trucker? Or do you have the capability of running over the road? Because I just want to let you know that being a local trucker is not a bed of roses. It's sweet, but it's not sugar sweet. It's nice, but it's not for everybody. It's good, but it's not great. At the end of the day, it's all comes down to choices. So at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to decide, man. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe, like, hit the bell. We're going to keep on dropping videos like this. Keeping it real. Keeping it 100. Keeping it authentic. That's how we doing around here. So y'all be easy out there. Enjoy your day, peoples.